Alright, hey everyone. I'm just going to do a quick little review on this Medford Praetorian. I've had it for a week on loan from my buddy. Uh, I'm letting him use my Full Moon Mark 6 right now. So, it's a really big, I'll just get, it's a Medford Praetorian T. I need to get that out of the way. And I'm just going to share some thoughts on it. There's a couple other reviews out there that will do a much better job. And I just really want to show it off and tell you my thoughts. So, like I said, it's a Medford Praetorian T. The T is the thinner version. The TI version is the thicker. At least I believe that's what it is. When I got this, it wasn't fully broken in, so it's pretty hard to open. But as you can see now, it's pretty easy. Just got to get your technique down right. See, the centering isn't all that great. I did notice that, along with it will develop some stick according to some people, but I haven't had any issues with that. It does develop some rust spots after carrying it for a week. They're gone now. It's just some light topical rust. Nothing too serious. It's got a although it does have a very serious attitude adjuster on the back. It's very pointy. It is dulled, so you don't cut yourself on it, obviously, but yeah. It's a very big, overbuilt knife. I got some size comparisons for you. Obviously, you see the XM18, Sabenza, not Sabenza, Umnumzan. This is the Sabenza. And here's a pair too for just overall reference. It's a pretty cool knife. It's definitely not for me. I prefer more this size, more my speed. I like lighter, more flippable knives that just rock it out, like this ZT here. 0452 CF. Always forget the name, but yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty cool knife. If you get the chance to check one out, I highly suggest you do. It's definitely not for everyone, and I really like these up until I actually got to hold it for the week. They are very big. I do not like them. I would not recommend if you like smaller knives. If you like big overbuilt knives, I'd suggest you take a look at this. It's not for the flipper kind of person. It's not easy to open up, I will say that. It's like an old slip joint, you know. Up until it got to the point where I could flick it out, I was opening it up with two hands, and I think that's a little ridiculous. Should have thought through the opening of the knife a little bit better. Like, I can't even do that there. I gotta make sure my finger isn't on the lock bar. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Even down here, it's just a little bit too difficult. There you go. And when you do, it slaps open. That's very displeasing. The knife just smacking into the titanium of the handles. Going back to the blade steel real quick with the rust. It is D2. It's a tool steel. I should have expected that, but I didn't think over the course of a week that would happen. I see that stuff months after months of use in my pocket. Like even these slip joints, I'll have them in my pockets in the air. I'll be using them. I'll cut fruit and stuff with them, and they don't fiddle. They aren't too fickled. And these are carbon steel, which will rust even rust even worse. I'll say that. Yeah. Some other options you might look at if you like these overbuilt blades. I can't think of any in this specific area, but the Toxic Fab / I forget what he calls his knife company, but He makes this butcher, a flipper butcher. It's not the ADV tactical. It's not the Andre DeViller. It's not the Canadian one. I forget what it is. It's not the debt collector. Although the debt collector would compete with this. It's really up to you. It's a cool knife. I enjoyed it for the week, but I definitely wouldn't want to own one, especially at the price tag. At the factory price tag, too. My friend got the good deal on this secondhand. It is a legitimate one. It came with the box and paperwork and everything. Dog tags. My friend has owned, I think he's up to like 5 or 6 different Medfords, and he's owned multiples of a few of them. So he knows it's real. So I know it's real. Pretty cool. Definitely suggest checking it out before you buy one. I highly suggest that. And with that said, have a good one, guys.